it's me, Miniature Molly, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, a very long time. Only reason I know how long it's been is because I now have a 7-month-old, and the last video I uploaded was my baby shower. So she is almost 7 months. I should specify she's actually 6.5 months right now, and she's doing great. She's learning so much. And it's just been a joy to watch her experience the world for the first time. So with that, I am uploading this video specifically to kind of share where I've been, where I'm going, and just how I'm doing in general right now. So of course, where I've been taking care of a baby, a newborn, and learning how to be a mother for the first time. And that has been the most challenging, overwhelming, and loving and joyous experience of my life. And it's been so amazing to just watch this little one grow and being able to say that, you know, I've kept this child alive this long. Because some days it feels really challenging and overwhelming and just exhausting, and then you have this little girl that just looks at you and loves you unconditionally and be the one that actually stops her from crying when she's upset. It's just amazing how much this little one can like turn your world upside down. She is really developing a personality right now and finally feel like it's starting to shine a little bit, but she is such a ham. When we take her out, she will smile at every stranger. Like, she just goes and waits for them to smile back at her. She just loves that. And it's just funny to watch her just smile at people and people's reaction to her, and just, it's really cute. It's just super adorable, and I've loved watching her just smile at people and just try to get their attention in that aspect. And that, to me as a mom, I'm like, oh my goodness, she is such a ham. Because she won't she won't smile at her daddy sometimes. But she'll smile at a complete stranger. But yeah, so it's been so much fun to watch her and see her grow. With that, it's been so challenging for me mentally, especially because I have anxiety and I suffer sometimes and have to process through things a little bit more thoroughly than probably the regular person. Maybe I'm feeling that way and it's really not that way, but like literally I have the worst case scenario pop in my head and I have to literally talk myself off the ledge. And thankful for all those out there who have been a support system for me and people that I can go to and really just talk through things and basically feel better about them in weird ways. Like, I definitely use my husband as a sounding board when I'm having irrational thoughts or feeling like I don't have control over a situation. And like, it can be super little things like worrying about her sleeping or feeling like I didn't do a good job at something, and I just replay circumstances over and over in my head until I vocalize them and I basically have someone help me work through and basically take ownership of them and kind of find their faults and find their irrationalness. But having those sounding boards and having those people in my life that are willing to like pour over me with love and grace and just really helping me work through situations. My husband is fantastic at it. Definitely have struggled with just doing daily tasks to their fullest just because I don't have the time to do them as much as I did before. And now I see the value in making sure that they're done, but because then I'm not overwhelmed later. But it's just hard. It's a balancing act, and I'm really learning to like take advantage of the time that I have, which is why she is sleeping currently and I am recording. So yeah. Also, physically, I feel like I am not doing as great as I was pre getting pregnant. And I gained about 75 pounds during my pregnancy, and then after my pregnancy I gained about 50 pounds. So I feel extremely uncomfortable in my body right now. Getting to a lower weight and feeling that freedom, I really just want to get back to that. One, I want to set a good example to my daughter about having a healthy relationship with food and a healthy relationship with my body. Because right now I just don't feel good about my body. I just feel trapped almost. And knowing the freedom that I had and the ability to move more freely and just feeling not as claustrophobic in the world that I was in. That's the only way I know how to describe it. Like, I feel like I limit myself when I'm overweight. And now I want to go back to being limitless and having the ability to do anything I want to do, go anywhere I want to do, like go anywhere, and just feels very trapped in that. My plan is to restart up Wayne Wednesday videos, but at this point in time, I'm really just don't want to add that extra stressor on my life to have that weekly have to do a video. But I'm taking the month of February because I've already been working on my weight and working on my health again and mentally working on it. And I'm finally feeling in a good place to start recording again. So January was getting my mind and body back into one step. And February is to update you guys and kind of share what's going on in my life and give you guys a kind of like a look into my new normal. And so that's what I'm hoping for. Speaking of hope, every year I pick a word of the year, and I did a lot of praying and seeking for that word, and God just kept on bringing up the word of hope. There is hope. There is hope in this situation. We will find a solution. There's hope. I give you hope. It was just all over. Everywhere I turned, God was presenting the word hope to me. And I was like, well, okay, so either this is going to be a really difficult year and God is just reminding me to have hope and that there is hope and there will be resolutions to the things that we are struggling with. And I said, okay, God, that's going to be my word of the year. So I've been really focusing on that and having that as my focus word and finding scripture that is surrounded and about hope. And it's been one really amazing journey. And my plan is to kind of upload videos specifically about that journey of hope this year. I know last year my word for 2019 was heart. And for those who don't know, my daughter's name is Heartlyn, and it was just a lot of really interesting things that fell into place around the word heart, and God knowing the desires of my heart at that time. And it was just a really interesting and cool experience how God put that word in. Also, for those who didn't know, my daughter actually had a heart arrhythmia in utero. And it was just kind of ironic because we had decided on the name Heartlyn, and how we're spelling that is Hartlynn. And the story behind her name is really cool. I plan on sharing that in a video, and also plan on sharing her in a video too. But besides that, we had decided on that name, and then she had this issue with her heart, and we were like, oh, okay, well, the name is falling into suit a little bit, and just it just kind of went hand in hand with like her story and her origin story, I guess, in a sense. But so plan on uploading some videos specifically around the word hope, and hopefully that will be encouraging to you out there, because it really stinks when you're in the midst of a storm of your life and you're just looking for that glimmer, that kind of resolution to all the suffering or all the dark places in your life, and waiting for the rain to stop, and you're just like, come God, come make this better, and come tell me that there is something to look forward to. And this end of 2019 was such a mental struggle and such a physical struggle for me that I really needed something to look forward to. And he just kept on saying, there is hope. There's hope for you. There's hope in this situation. I am going to provide more abundantly than you realize. And so now I'm sitting here waiting for God's hope, and just continually searching and seeking for just his provision in some of the situations in my life. It's going to be a difficult year. I already know that. And plus, having a baby and learning to be a first-time parent has been just a very eye-opening experience. And I just want to do everything to the best ability as I can. So yeah, so that's where I'm planning. So I'm planning on getting some Way on Wednesday videos up. I'm planning on doing some videos on hope. I'm also planning on maybe doing some more vlogging, because I really enjoy watching vlogs myself, and I feel like they're encouraging to those out there, especially those out there who are on program right now and just need some encouragement, because sometimes the mundane and the daily to-do can feel overwhelming at times, and you just want something a little bit different. But seeing other people process through things and go through things, I've always found that super encouraging, especially like just getting daily tasks done. Just like, oh, they can do it, I can do it, okay, so that's something that interests you guys. Definitely leave some comments down below. If you have a word for the year, just go ahead and leave that down below. I'd love to hear what your word for the year is. And those out there who are veterans in being a parent, have any words of advice about time management, love to hear those, because I'm still learning to kind of manage my time a little bit. Especially with working full-time. So any full-time moms out there, want to give a shout out. My dream would have been to be a stay-at-home mom, but financially that is not going to happen anytime soon, but maybe a goal in the future that I'm kind of working towards, or finding something that I can do as a work from home. But yeah, it's been such an amazing experience so far being a mom, and thanks for watching, and thanks for being here. I hope this video is encouraging to you all out there, and thanks for sticking around with me if you're watching this. So, alright, I will see you sometime soon, and don't forget to create magic in your own life, because you can create magic anywhere. Alright, bye!